to it.
I don't drink, and I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. My addiction is wrestling. With no toxins and no distractions, I've been able to make an impact in world wrestling entertainment. But I still want to go farther. I have a feeling it won't be an easy path. I welcome the bumps on my road to Wrestlemania.
Welcome to ECW. We've officially begun the road to WrestleMania. I'm Joey Styles, seated next to ECW icon Taz.
What a night we have planned, Joey. It's gonna be off the hook.
Two of the best young superstars in sports entertainment squaring off in what's sure to be a classic match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy. Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, CM Punk.
Whoa! Hardy and Punk. This one's gonna be ridiculous, Styles.
You're right there, partner. These are two of WWE's hottest young stars, and you can be sure they're going to give it their all. The kick connects.
There's the drop kick.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
What a counter. What a kick that was. And there's the reversal. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Watch it, he reversed it.
What a fierce kick. This is going to be big, one way or the other. And there's a stiff clothesline. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. He saw that one coming.
Here comes the backbreaker.
Both Hardy and Punk wrestle very similar high-risk styles.
That means it's going to be hard for one to get the advantage over the other.
Nice reversal. Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick.
Oh man, that knee looked painful.
Wow, great reversal.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Whoa, what a drop kick.
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too.
He was one step ahead on that one.
And there's the DDT.
No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine. And he brings his leg crashing down. You have to think, whoever wins this match will get a huge boost in confidence.
That's always the product of intense matches like this. You slip up, you're going to regret it. Zing! Reverse that one.
Oh, the punch connects. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. He anticipated that move perfectly. I think someone's been taking flying lessons. He drops the elbow.
He's going in for the kill.
And there's the go to sleep. Knee to the temple. Both Hardy and Punk are a great fit here on ECW with their extreme style. And that's the match. These two young athletic superstars did not disappoint.
That was one heck of a match. I hope they mix it up again soon.
I couldn't agree more, partner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ECW. Tonight we get to see the ECW champion in action.
Tommy eats, sleeps, and breathes ECW, Joey. Kinda like me.
It's that dedication that's endeared him to the ECW fans.
You pulled out a lucky win last week, punk.
Somebody once told me, if you're good, you don't need luck.
I doubt you're good enough to beat me again.
I'm standing right in front of you, if you feel lucky.
This is ECW. We solve disputes the extreme way. If you two want to go at it again, what about an Extreme Rules match tonight? I'll even give the winner a shot at my ECW championship at the Royal Rumble.
Let's do it!
I'm in, but just know this, Jeff Hardy. When I go extreme, I don't hold back.
Is an ECW Extreme Rules match. On the way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy. Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, CM Punk.
The second week in a row, these two superstars are putting their bodies on the line, all in the hope of going to the Royal Rumble for a shot at the ECW Championship.
And with stakes like that, you know they won't hold anything back.
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
And there's the takedown. Damn, he just broke his opponent in half with the table.
Uh-oh, he's looking for an object. This is going to be trouble. The kick connects.
Here it comes.
I don't know who's in worse shape, the table or the superstar.
I saw some pretty gnarly stuff under that ring earlier. I wonder what's going to get pulled out. That kick rocked him.
He saw that one coming. Oh, beautiful senton. He was one step ahead on that one. Hurricanrana tossing his opponent down. And that'll leave you seeing stars. What a fierce kick. There's the cover. 1, 2. Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
Watch it. He reversed it. A swift arm drag.
putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
After the outcome of last week's match, Jeff Hardy must be feeling nervous.
There's no doubt about it that Punk's got the psychological advantage, but you and I know Hardy's never scared.
He tosses his opponent with the monkey flip. Nice reversal. What a kick that was. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? And that's a stiff kick. That might be the end. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
Don't you think it's a bit strange that Tommy Dreamer would offer to defend his title against the winner of this match?
Not at all, Joey. Tommy's a proud competitor, and he knows these two very well.
Oh, come on now, put down the damn monitor. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. That'll leave your head ringing long after the match is over. Oh my, an explosive. Welcome to the land of extreme. There it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent. This Extreme Rules match has been full of action so far.
This kind of match is perfectly made for Hardy and Punk. Anything goes. What better way to settle your differences?
It's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
You know, I don't care how bad you want to win the match. The fact of the matter is the human body is only capable of so much.
Looks like he decided to grab a weapon from under the ring. The kick connects.
Whoa, what a drop kick. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Oh my God! Right through the table.
He's making a cover.
1, 2. Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. Just remember, whoever comes out on top in this match.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
1, 2, 3. Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there. These two left it all in the ring, that's for sure. What a match.
That was definitely extreme, Joey. I just hope they're both okay.
I'm sure earning a shot at the ECW Championship will help CM Punk's healing process. ECW is live. Along with Taz, I'm Joey Styles calling the action.
CM Punk and Jeff Hardy have tangled the last 2 weeks, but tonight they're teaming up.
We'll see if they can coexist against some very stiff competition.
I hear we're
pairing up tonight against Burke and Morrison. Listen, I got a little banged up after our Extreme Rules match last week. If we want to beat these guys, we should probably limit my ring time. You know me, though. I'll do my best.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Here we go.
On the way to the ring, Elijah Burke and John Morrison.
Let's go.
And the opponent, CM Punk and Jeff Hardy.
Hardy and Punk have had extreme contests over the past few weeks, but tonight they're teaming up to take on two fearsome competitors.
If they're gonna have a chance of winning, they'll need to put their past behind them and work together as a cohesive unit. He's working the fundamentals there.
Oh, vicious stuff.
He's working the fundamentals there.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons. And there's the drop kick.
Looks like someone's making it pretty clear that he's not feeling too threatened right about now.
The tide could turn in the blink of an eye, and his opponent shouldn't be taken lightly. What a vicious shot to the knee.
Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
What a reversal.
That face buster did some damage. Uh-oh, here it comes.
And Elijah's full-up uppercut connects.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there. Did you see that?
A sharp elbow drop. That's a painful-looking submission hold being applied right there. A basic but efficient move. He hits the drop kick from an incredible vertical leap.
Gee, reverse that one.
Crossing his opponent to the canvas with the arm drag. He wasted no time in going for that pin. What a counter. And he hits the DDT, just planting, just driving the head to the floor.
That kick rocked him.
You can tell Hardy's feeling the effects of the Extreme Rules match last week. He appears to be favoring his leg. I wonder how that will affect the outcome of the match.
Here it comes.
Twist of fate. Twist of fate. Hardy nails it. He's going for the pin. 1, 2.
If he hadn't cut his fingernails earlier, that would have been a 3 count. He writes it.
He was one step ahead on that one.
That elbow just leveled him.
The tag's been made and his partner's coming in.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. What impact delivered from that toss. I think that's a tag. Nice reversal. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
He's working the fundamentals there.
Wow, great reversal.
A swift arm drag.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Watch it, he reversed it.
That kick rocked him. This is human chess, man, and he thought one move ahead.
A swift kick to the opponent. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. What a fierce kick.
And there's the toss.
I don't like the looks of this. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
There's the tag. Nice teamwork.
He's working the fundamentals there.
What a crushing leg drop. Oh, vicious stuff. What a counter. The drop kick sends his opponent to the floor. And there's the reversal. And loads a well-structured series of moves.
That'll hurt your knuckles. What a flurry of punches.
He puts the boot to his opponent. What a reversal. Oh, what a tackle, knocking the opponent down. Great reversal. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. This is a big risk. Will it pay off? He saw that one coming. And the neck breaker connects.
That'll rearrange your spine a little bit.
He's tagging in his partner. He wasted no time in going for that pin.
I don't even know how he can still stand after taking so much physical abuse. I don't think this is going to last much longer.
He anticipated that move perfectly. Simple move, but that sets up bigger things. Looks like he's bringing in his partner. What a counter.
He tagged his partner. Dodge that bullet. The tag's been made and his partner's coming in.
He's working the fundamentals there.
He slipped out of that one.
Folded his opponent in half with that belly-to-back suplex.
Wow, great reversal.
There's a fundamental move. Nice reversal.
Time for some fresh meat to come in.
The kick connects.
What a counter.
He's putting the knee to his opponent. And that's a stiff kick. He's tagging in his partner. He may get the 3 count right here.
One.
What a kick that was. And there's the reversal.
Dishing out the damage with that knee.
Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows. What a reversal! Looks like he's bringing in his partner. A swift kick to the opponent. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Gee, reverse that one.
How the heck do you get up from that? This is going to be big, one way or the other. He drops the elbow. Oh my, what a flurry of kicks. What a fierce kick.
Whoa, look out! Did you see that? What an impact! He could have the pin right here.
The kick connects.
One.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Dear Lord, what a suplex. Great reversal.
And there's the tag.
And that's a stiff kick. By winning the match last week, CM Punk has earned his shot at the Royal Rumble.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
What a counter. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. There it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent. Nice reversal.
Time to switch up partners.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
There's the smash mouth style and the ugly offense.
What a kick that was.
He tags his partner.
And he hits a big-time leg drop. He was one step ahead on that one. There's the pin. Get his opponent kick out.
That kick rocked him.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar. He leaps at his opponent and tosses him with the monkey flip. He's climbing the turnbuckles. Will this pay off? Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. There's no doubting the competitive level of Punk and Hardy getting in the ring again after 2 brutal matches in previous weeks.
That just comes with the territory. If you're asked to compete, you give it all you got. Plain and simple. You don't think about what might happen after. Looks looks like trouble right there, I'm telling you.
Good night. Punk hits the go to sleep. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
This could be 3 right here.
1.
Way too early to get a 3 count.
Watch it, he reversed it.
A swift kick to the opponent. He jumps and knocks his opponent down with a drop kick.
This is human chess, man, and he caught one move ahead.
And he drops the leg across his opponent.
What a vicious backbreaker.
Not getting up after that one. I think he's through playing around. Just a devastating moonlight drive there. Ouch! Hardy and Punk have had extreme contests over the past few weeks, but tonight they're teaming up to take on 2 fearsome competitors.
If they're going to have a chance of winning, they'll need to put their past behind them and work together as a cohesive unit. You're not just going to slip out of that one, my friend. And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Great reversal. And he goes for the neck breaker.
That elbow just leveled him. Watch it, he reversed it. He's working the fundamentals there.
What a counter.
He's got victory in mind, and Elijah Burke's uppercut connects.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Man, what a series of kicks.
A vicious blow to the opponent. He anticipated that move perfectly.
There's the smash mouth style and the ugly offense.
He almost took his opponent's head off with that Larry. What a counter.
Oh man, what impact in that suplex.
He catches his opponent with an elbow.
Things are about to get serious here.
Hardy and Punk have had extreme contests over the past few weeks, but tonight they're teaming up to take on 2 fearsome competitors.
If they're going to have a chance of winning, they'll need to put their past behind them and work together as a cohesive unit.
Oh, that was sick. He hits the Russian leg sweep.
He slipped out of that one. There's the smash mouth style and the ugly offense.
What a decapitating Larry.
Wow, great reversal.
Never underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches. Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows. A swift kick to the opponent.
Whoa, what a drop kick.
He catches his opponent with an elbow, and that'll leave you seeing stars.
He's working the fundamentals there.
What a counter. Man, that must feel like running into a wall. He's had enough.
Are you kidding me or what? What an uppercut by Elijah Burke.
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too.
Oh, what an elbow drop. I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
Gee, reverse that one. He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
Impact delivered from that toss. And there's the reversal. And there's the pin.
1, 2.
Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is. You can tell Hardy's feeling the effects of the Extreme Rules match last week. He appears to be favoring his leg. I wonder how that will affect the outcome of the match. That was a smart tag. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. He puts the boot to his opponent. Nice reversal. Talk about impact. His opponent down with the backbreaker.
He strikes with the elbow.
Wait a second. What's he doing?
Perfect rotation on that standing shooting star press.
2, 3.
The match is over. That's all she wrote. Against a damaged but game team.
Don't make excuses for CM Punk and Jeff Hardy, Joey. They lost, plain and simple, straight up.
I'm not taking anything away from the winners tonight, Taz, but maybe if their opponents were at full health, the results would have been different. Welcome to another live installment of ECW.
The champ's got a big test tonight. Elijah Burke is no joke.
This non-title match, combined with facing CM Punk at the Royal Rumble, marks a pretty busy week for Tommy Dreamer.
Hey man, listen, I'm worried about getting jacked by the same guys you faced last week.
What do you want me to do about it?
I want you in my corner tonight to watch my back.
You know you and I have a championship match in a few days, right? All right, okay. You're lucky you're an ECW legend.
your defeat at my hands proves you're not deserving of an ECW championship match. Dreamer whined to get you a shot because he knows he couldn't handle the Tuesday Night Delight. This injustice will soon be remedied. You can't stop my destiny, punk. You can only hope to delay it.
I'm ready to shine. Yeah. I want my close-up, baby.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Yo, here we go.
Accompanied by John Morrison.
On the way to the ring, from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Elijah Burke.
You're a dead man. Come on. Don't waste it. My time. Give me the spotlight, 'cause this is my night and I'm gonna shine. Don't waste, it's my time to shine. My time. I've done paid my dues. I won't play the fool. This is mine. And I'm ready, man. Don't waste. Yo. My time.
And the opponent, accompanied by CM Punk, the ECW World Champion, Tommy Dreamer.
What a strange relationship we have brewing between Tommy Dreamer and CM Punk, as the champion asks his challenger to watch his back tonight.
One thing I like about Punk is that he's a competitor, and he's not looking for any shortcuts. He wants Dreamer at his best.
And there are those educated feet.
That elbow did some damage.
Just a fantastic suplex. And he drops the leg across his opponent. He hooks the boot to his opponent. And the knuckles connect. What the? Morrison enters the ring and strikes Dreamer. He just got Burke disqualified. Dreamer and Punk seem to be getting the better of Burke and Morrison.
A tactical retreat doesn't mean this thing's over, Joey.
Punk might have been thinking about doing something there.
Then why didn't he? If the champ gives you an advantage, you got to take it.
Is the Royal Rumble live on pay-per-view. Joey Styles and Taz here, where the ECW Championship is on the line.
I hear it's going to be an Extreme Rules match. You know, not for nothing, I'm not really down with that, to tell you the truth.
That doesn't sound like an ECW original talking to me.
Why? Because I don't want two talented superstars maiming each other?
It should be a violent confrontation, that's for sure. And Dreamer's ECW Championship is on the line. We'll see that match and many others tonight.
This is the big time, Punk. Give it everything you got. You're good. But we're about to find out if you can go extreme with me, the innovator of violence.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, CM Punk. And the opponent, the ECW World Champion, Tommy Dreamer.
This is it, Taz. This is where it all comes to a head. CM Punk versus Tommy Dreamer for the ECW title. Do you think Dreamer will regret his decision?
We'll just have to wait and see, Joey. This one could go either way.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
That's a stiff kick. Oh my God, how can you hope to defend yourself against an object like that? Just 5 days ago, Punk had Dreamer's back against Elijah Burke. But after Morrison's interference, it looked like Punk was going to strike Dreamer.
Hey, look, when the ECW title's on the line, friendship counts for nothing.
There's the GTS, the Go to Sleep Connects. Tommy Dreamer's been in a lot of extreme matches over the past few years. You have to wonder how much of a physical toll it has taken on his body.
Yeah, these matches are just brutal on your body. Quite frankly, I don't know why we even have them anymore.
Wow, and this is coming from a hardcore icon.
Times change, Joey. I just want these guys to be able to walk after this match.
How does someone even hope to come back after something like that? What a fierce kick. Here we go. Here it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent.
I didn't want the match to end, but...
CM Punk has captured the ECW Championship.
Yeah, but at what cost? Dreamer looks really hurt out there.
We have medical personnel out tending to Tommy Dreamer. Watching ECW Live, we have a new ECW champion.
Meanwhile, Tommy's still in the hospital with a punctured lung. This shouldn't have happened.
There's always a risk in Extreme Rules matches, Taz. You know that, but it was a great contest.
Say whatever you want, Joey. I got something I need to do.
What? Where are you going?
At Royal Rumble, a superstar got hurt. My good friend and ECW original, Tommy Dreamer. And I am sick and tired of this happening time after time. You people love Extreme Rules matches? Well, I'll tell you what, it takes a huge toll on us. It's the single reason I had to retire.
When a superstar is injured, it's bad for business, and my family doesn't like that. Thanks to Taz's concerns, I'm hereby abolishing extreme matches. Effective last week. That means CM Punk's win at Royal Rumble is negated. And I need him to come out right now to relinquish the ECW Championship.
What, that's it? Sorry, CM, no more title? You're too extreme for ECW?
Unfortunately, yes, but...
Talk about hitting a guy when he's down. Elijah Burke maliciously attacked the dejected CM Punk.
Punk brought it on himself with his actions, Joey.
When did you turn state's evidence anyway, partner? You're tuned in to ECW, and tonight we start a tournament to decide the next ECW champion.
Hopefully it'll go to someone more deserving of the championship.
I don't believe there's anyone on the ECW roster who isn't deserving, Taz.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 220 pounds, John Morrison. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, CM Punk.
What you see in the ring is the future of this business.
You've got that right, partner. CM Punk is a truly outstanding superstar.
I'm not talking about Punk, man. I'm talking about Morrison. This is a man with pure wrestling know-how. Punk, now, that's a different story. His viciousness has no place on TV. That kick rocked him.
Hooks the boot to his opponent. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. What a fantastic extension on that leg drop. Here's the cover. 1, 2.
If he hadn't cut his fingernails earlier, that would have been a 3 count. Righteous.
What a kick that was.
Looks like trouble right there, I'm telling you. Good night. Punk hits the go to sleep.
He's got him covered. 1, 2. Well, they don't get much closer than that. What a counter. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Thanks to you, Taz. This is just the first round of a tournament to crown a new ECW champion after Punk was cruelly stripped of the title earlier tonight.
Hey, look, you can't go crippling your opponents to win a match. You all have families to feed. Punk's got to learn when enough is enough. I've been in that spot before, and I don't want to go back.
Oh, geez. Someone's voice just went up a couple of octaves.
The drop kick sends his opponent to the floor. Oh, with a clothesline. And he brings his leg crashing down. The DDT, driving his opponent's skull into the ground. Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop.
I'm really worried about Dreamer, Joe. He's a close personal friend of mine, and he just got mauled by Punk at the Rumble.
We all wish Dreamer the best, Taz, but he's a proud competitor. You know he wouldn't have had it any other way.
Get a punctured lung, man. You think that's what Tommy wanted?
Tommy's a damn hardcore legend and has ECW pumping through his veins. So yes, that's exactly what Tommy wanted. Nice reversal. And there's the drop kick.
He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. There it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent.
After a match like that, I wouldn't mind.
Our uncrowned champion has moved on to the next round.
At least he's earning it the right way.
That's what the 4 remaining superstars are trying to do to get to the ECW championship. Hello and welcome to ECW. The tournament to crown a new ECW champion continues.
These are some big matches tonight, no doubt.
CM Punk versus Elijah Burke may very well blow the roof off of this arena.
Hey now, I know the score. Injuries come with the territory. Don't worry about me. I'll heal. Focus on your match.
Yeah, round 2 of a tournament for a championship I never lost.
You're rightfully ECW champion, no matter what Stephanie or anyone else says. Go out there and be extreme by any means necessary. Break rules. Use a weapon. Get disqualified. Don't worry about this stupid tournament. We both know it's bogus. Just do your job as an ECW superstar.
I'm ready to shine. Yeah.
Just over 2 weeks ago, CM Punk won the ECW title following a stunning victory over Tommy Dreamer. But thanks to the actions of my broadcast colleague,
I'm not sure if everyone's going to be happy about it, but this one is in the books.
just like that, CM Punk is out of the tournament.
CM Punk needs to learn to play ball here, Styles.
Now, we will definitely have a new ECW champion in the tournament final next week. What a misstep by Punk. Is ECW live from Richmond, Virginia. Tonight, we culminate our tournament by crowning a new ECW champion.
It'll be nice to have some fresh blood wearing the gold, Joey. I know who my money's on.
Yes, your opinions haven't been very well guarded these days, partner.
Shook things up last week. Nice going. Elijah Burke thinks he's a lock to win the championship. Maybe you should show him how a real Extreme champion behaves.
America, you get the honor of seeing me before I coast in there and beat Jeff Hardy without even breaking a sweat. Before I become the new ECW champion. I will usher in a new era. Not of Extreme, but of the Elijah experience. I'm a champion you can be proud of. Not some frail has-been like Tommy Dreamer, or a greasy wannabe rebel like CM Punk. I'm a true paragon of virtue.
That's why it's called ECW, fans. And Taz, don't forget it.
CM Punk just ruined the tournament finals.
What'd I tell you? The guy's nothing but a thug.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at No Way Out. Joey Styles and Taz greeting you from ringside. And what a night we have, partner.
That's right, Styles. We should have the finals of the ECW Championship Tournament tonight with no interruptions this time.
Yes, I think CM Punk might be a little busy with his opponent to worry about the result of that match.
Definitely wants to keep you busy tonight so you don't get involved in the ECW Championship match. So, I got you a match against none other than Big Daddy V. Oh, and keep in mind that if you do interfere with the finals, you will be suspended indefinitely. Not that you have the strength after you're crushed by the most dominant force in the WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Harlem, New York, weighing 487 pounds, Big Daddy V.
I'm about to hit them with the release of the rage of the pressure. Come through as I get mean and sick them like a pit in the life of rich and like it. Now you wanna be living the tripe in the right here. I straight up be just right in. Off my rehearsing, and now no cursing. There's no cursing when I just spit the rhyme truth. Rhyming up in the booth, living the proof. Like it now, know me. Now you know me. I love you like Barney. It's not a horny orgy. When I do my thing, I just more me. And then be all these rappers, they straight bore me. I don't think no damn jack when I bring it on the scene. Cutting out the clean, and I bring it on the teens. And then I bring it on to Queen.
And the opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. He anticipated that move perfectly. And the knuckles connect.
Hey, did you hear the impact from that clothesline? Oh, man. I try to get out of that bad boy as soon as possible, you know what I'm saying? He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent. That kick rocked him.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons. A Textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
That's a brutal headbutt.
Here we go again. I think this announce table's days are numbered.
Days? That sucker ain't gonna last another minute.
4.
And now, repeated skull slams right into the announce table. Great reversal. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh, he's looking for an object. This is gonna be trouble. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. The kick connects. And he's rolling up to the top turnbuckle. He cracks his opponent with the headbutt. Not a lot of mercy being shown in the ring, Taz. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
I love it, slapping the snot right out of him.
Great reversal.
That kick rocked him.
Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And both men, Burke in particular, are deserving of the title.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
He's working the fundamentals there. He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
He was one step ahead on that one. What a kick that was. And he's got bad intentions here. There's the clothesline. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Oh, vicious stuff. He's putting the knee to his opponent. Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And both men, Burke in particular, are deserving of the title.
The kick connects. This is going to be big, one way or the other. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Watch it, he reversed it.
A vicious blow to the opponent.
1.
And that's a stiff kick.
1.
Wow, look at that confidence.
2.
He's letting his opponent know who the boss is.
Oh, the punch connects.
3.
That kick rocked him. Good night.
5.
Punk hits the go to sleep.
Big Daddy V is one of the most vicious competitors in ECW. 500 pounds of pure crushing force with an extreme personality as well. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
He's making a cover. What? You gotta be.
CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts. He strikes with the elbow.
CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
A textbook reversal? Can he follow up? CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
Oh my God, what a nasty headbutt. DDT, DDT, good Lord, what impact. Great reversal. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in. And that's a stiff kick. Nice reversal. What a kick that was. Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And both men, Burke in particular, are deserving of the title. Talk about adding insult to injury, or injury to insult, whatever it's called.
The kick connects. Oh, vicious stuff.
Watch it, he reversed it. And there's the DDT.
Big Daddy V is one of the most vicious competitors in ECW. 500 pounds of pure crushing force with an extreme personality as well. And there's the reversal.
That kick rocked him. Here's the pin. This could be it.
He hasn't done nearly enough yet to get the pin. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
He was one step ahead on that one.
He's working the fundamentals there.
And he's got bad intentions here.
Zing! He reversed that one.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. And he brings his leg crashing down. He drops the elbow. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 5. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
He saw that one coming. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. Great reversal. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Zing! Reverse that one.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And both men, Burke in particular, are deserving of the title.
A vicious stomp. And there's the drop kick. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
6.
He slipped out of that one.
7.
That kick rocked him.
Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Oh, the punch connects. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy. CM Punk must be questioning his decisions. He could have been wrestling for the ECW title had he not been disqualified. But instead, thanks in no small part to Taz, he's up against the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
And maybe this will teach him to think before he acts.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. He saw that one coming. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
I think he's gonna fly.
Later on tonight, Elijah Burke will take on Jeff Hardy for the vacated ECW title. A match that CM Punk is banned from, or he'll be indefinitely suspended.
And both men, Burke, good night. Punk hits the go to sleep.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there. Punk is, but I'm still surprised he won tonight.
Nobody can doubt the toughness of CM Punk. It's his discipline that I worry about.
Disciplined or not, he picked up a big win here at No Way Out. This is ECW. Along with Taz, I'm Joey Styles, and we thank you for joining us.
We got a new champion, baby, and I'm proud to say it's Elijah Burke.
It was an intense matchup at No Way Out, but you're right. Elijah Burke came out with the gold.
Allow me to introduce you to the new ECW champion, the one, the only, the Elijah Experience, Elijah Burke. Now, Elijah, you've tap danced over the competition in the tournament, and hey, wait a second, where's the title?
Don't you have it? I thought you were going to present it to me.
Guys, calm down.
What the hell are you doing with my ECW championship?
Yours, Elijah? I don't remember anyone beating me for it.
I earned that, punk. It's mine. Give it back or else.
How about we find out who the real ECW champion is? Right now, in a last man standing match. No DQs, no countouts, and may the most extreme man win.
We've got an impromptu last man standing underway as CM Punk challenges the new ECW champion, Elijah Burke.
Hey, Punk's got some nerve, I'm telling you that right now. I hope Burke knocks him right out.
He drops the elbow.
He's working the fundamentals there.
Oh, the hand connects to the larynx. What a reversal! Oh, what an elbow drop. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. How does someone even hope to come back after something like that?
That kick rocked him.
Punk picked up a huge win at No Way Out over Big Daddy V. But arguably, Elijah, there's the GTS, the go-to-sleep connects. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Oh my God, that did some serious damage.
Oh, look out, look out!
Good night. Punk hits the go to sleep.
This isn't how you win the ECW title, Styles. Punk can't even play by the rules, yet alone beat Burke fairly.
Punk certainly taking the fight to an unsuspecting Burke here tonight, just 2 days after his grueling matchup at No Way Out. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Oh my God, how can you hope to defend yourself against an object like that? Punk's been getting his revenge here tonight. Can Punk keep Burke down for the 10 count? Can Punk... There it is! The Anaconda Vice! He's choking the life out of his opponent!
One!
The most frustrating thing in the world is when you want to keep fighting, but you know you ain't got nothing left.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Dropped him. This is a block. Burke just had the match of his life 2 days ago, and now he's got to fight in the last man standing match.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
He's had enough. This could be it. Punk's knee connects. They could be out.
One! Two!
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
4!
Taz, what are you...
7!
My partner has left the booth. What the hell? He's choking out CM Punk. Taz is telling the referee to count Punk, who looks lifeless. I can't believe this.
2! 3! 4! 5! 6! 7! 8! 9! 10! It's over!
Elijah Burke has won this impromptu last man standing match. All thanks to Taz. This is the strangest turn of events I have ever witnessed. ECW is here live and about to explode. I'm Joey Styles, but I'm really not sure who my broadcast colleague is anymore.
I'm a man with ECW's best interests at heart, Joey.
Tonight's main event features 3 men vying to become the #1 contender in a triple threat match.
Punk, I want you to know why I got involved last week. It's because of ECW's championship and its heritage. You see, you and I have both held it, but only one of us truly respects it.
triple threat match is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Harlem, New York, weighing 487 pounds, Big Daddy V. And the opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 220 pounds, John Morrison. And the opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, CM Punk.
And here's the main event of the evening, a triple threat match, and CM Punk takes on Big Daddy V and John Morrison, with the winner becoming the #1 contender for the ECW title, and hopefully will have no interference. And he hits a big-time leg drop.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
And that's a stiff kick. Just last week, Punk came so close to regaining the ECW title. Elijah Burke was down for the count until someone decided to interfere.
Hey, get off my back. What I did was good for ECW, plain and simple.
Oh, lights out. A vicious stomp.
Oh, how the leg drop connects.
The drop kick sends his opponent to the floor. Good night.
Punk hits the go to sleep.
Going into this match, you've got to think that Punk will be the...
Here's the pin. This could be it. That wasn't even close to 3. He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
That'll get you some attention. He cracks his opponent with the headbutt. A basic but efficient maneuver. He's had enough. This could be it. And Punk drives him to the canvas. Oh, the punch connects.
Oh, what impact from that sidewalk slam.
His opponent with the headbutt. He's gone toe-to-toe with CM Punk several times recently, but John Morrison has it.
This could be 3 right here.
Uh-oh, he's looking for an object. This is going to be trouble.
CM Punk is nothing but a vicious thug. I don't think he fights to win. He fights to deliberately inflict as much damage as possible. That's a lie, and he could pin his opponent right here.
And if, wow, I thought he had the pin for sure. And there's the drop kick. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Whoa, look out!
And there's the go to sleep. Knee to the temple.
His opponent might not have enough left to kick out of this one.
What a fierce kick.
On the mat, shoulders down. 1, this could be it. 2, rope break. Watch it, he reversed it.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent. There's a sick power bomb. He saw that one coming. Oh my, an explosive suplex. The kick connects.
Oh man, heads up!
There it is, the Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent. The referee is calling for the bell. That win means CM Punk is next in line to compete for the ECW Championship. Let's hope that match has no interference.
I don't expect you to understand what I did last week, Styles, but Elijah Burke does not need any help to defend the championship.
That remains to be seen, partner. The two will clash next week with the ECW Championship on the line. Hello and welcome to ECW, Joey Styles and Taz at ringside, and we have got a blockbuster main event.
You know it, Joey. It'll be quite an experience, if you know what I mean.
Will CM Punk regain the championship that was so unceremoniously stripped from him weeks ago? And will Taz show extreme bias?
I'll call it fairly because I'm that much of a professional. Thank you very much.
Giving you a title shot is like giving a can opener to a baby. You're not going to do anything with it. This is a wrestling match, and there's no way you can beat me without resorting to your old barbaric tactics. Meanwhile, I'm the paragon of virtue. You might as well not even show up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, CM Punk.
I'm ready to shine. Yeah. I want my close-up, baby.
And the opponent, the ECW World Champion, Elijah Burke.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get bigger than this. CM Punk versus Elijah Burke for the ECW title. This is the match Punk has fought so hard for, defeating Big Daddy Lee and John Morrison in the triple threat last week.
He's working the fundamentals there.
strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too.
He puts the boot to his opponent. He hits the drop kick from an incredible vertical leap. A simple move, but that sets up bigger things.
And you hear the impact from that clothesline?
And he's got bad intentions here.
Oh, what a drop kick. He's working the fundamentals there.
Punk defeated Tommy Dreamer at the Royal Rumble, winning both the ECW title and the former champion's respect. The fact is, this is a match for a title that CM Punk never lost.
CM Punk was stripped of his title because he deserved to lose it. He took things too far. Watch it, he reversed it. And there's the DDT.
And there's the pin. What an incredible suplex. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. A vicious stuff. And that's a stiff kick. That's a feared submission hold. And you can see why.
One!
What a reversal! He landed directly on his opponent. Elijah Burke won the ECW title just 3 weeks ago. But can he pick up the win here tonight and go on to WrestleMania? There it is! The Anaconda Vice! He's choking the life out of his opponent. The match is over. That's all. The wheel has come full circle. CM Punk has regained the ECW Championship. And there goes my partner again. I imagine Elijah Burke didn't expect his reign to be over so quickly, but those are the breaks. Welcome you to another edition of ECW, the most extreme show on television.
WrestleMania is right around the corner, Styles. I love this time of year.
We still don't know what awaits ECW's new champion at the big event.
I have a few ideas, Styles, but you don't really need to know that because you're a tool.
You got me to agree to accompany you to the ring tonight, but you better not need backup. I'm nowhere near 100%, but you can handle yourself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 220 pounds, John Morrison. By Tommy Dreamer, the ECW World Champion, CM Punk.
Go with this non-title matchup as the champion CM Punk takes on his old rival John Morrison. As it stands, we still don't know who the champion might face at WrestleMania, but you have to think a win here tonight would put Morrison at the top of the list. He was one step ahead on that one, and he hits the DDT, just planting, just driving the head to the floor. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. That's a painful looking submission hold being applied right there. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
What a kick that was.
A violently vicious clothesline. Straight up devastating.
What a fierce kick.
What a sick Larry. That kick rocked him.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar. Stops here. And that's a stiff kick.
He's intent on leaving a mark on his opponent.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Devastating DDT. That could have gave him a concussion, for God's sakes. No break.
There it is. The Anaconda Vice. He's choking the life out of his opponent. And the sound of human flesh on the ground echoes around the arena. What a decapitating Larry. And he's got bad intentions here. He could pin his opponent right here.
Dude, if he hadn't cut his fingernails earlier, that would have been a 3 count. Gracious. Good night. Punk hits the go to sleep. That's the way you do it. Nothing like this. On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. 3. That's That's all she wrote, man.
With that loss, Morrison's hopes for a championship match may have been extinguished.
This looks like an ECW championship reunion. So I thought I'd join you two. Why don't we invite another former champ?
Here's the deal. We want both of you at WrestleMania, and get this, in a tag team match. You know what time it is, CM Punk? It's time that I really teach you what the word extreme means. And Dreamer, you're not looking too good these days. You need retirement a little bit more than I do. You know what? Maybe a few suplexes on that injured midsection. You know, that would do the trick.
That sounds like a great match for WrestleMania. And Taz, since your team made the challenge, I'll let Punk's team pick the stipulation. Any stipulation.
What an announcement. Taz is coming out of retirement for WrestleMania, and he's teaming up against the ECW champion. This is it, WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. I'm Joey Styles, honored to be at WWE's flagship event. Conspicuously absent, of course, is Taz, who will actually be competing tonight in a featured ECW tag team bout. Let's look at how all of this came about. CM Punk captured the ECW championship from Tommy Dreamer at the Royal Rumble, unfortunately injuring the former champion. As a result, Stephanie McMahon abolished extreme matches and held up the ECW championship. Instead of accepting this, Punk went out of his way to ruin the tournament. This drew the ire of former ECW champion Taz, who aligned with Elijah Burke and challenged Punk and Dreamer to a match tonight. But Punk and Dreamer choose the stipulation. Which side will win? We'll find out tonight. Unfortunately, my colleague whined to Stephanie McMahon to take me off announce duties, so Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler will call this ECW match. I hope Taz gets the hell beaten out of him tonight.
So you chose a steel cage match for us tonight, huh? You realize that leaves you nowhere to run, right? I'm gonna throw you and Dreamer from one side of the cage to the other.
The following contest is a steel cage match. On the way to the ring, Taz and Elijah Burke.
Well, things haven't turned out quite like we expected. We're underway calling this steel cage match.
You're right, JR. This is going to be off the hook. Taz is out of retirement, and he'll be teaming for one night only against the ECW champion.
The kick connects. What an impressive Russian leg sweep.
Man, that was a vicious elbow drop.
What a nasty elbow.
There's that smash mouth style and ugly offense.
And that's a stiff kick. This is Dreamer's first official match since returning from that chest injury. An injury caused by the man he's teaming with tonight. And you have to wonder whether there's any bad blood still brewing.
There better not be. When you're against two competitors like Burke and Taz, you're going to have to work together just to survive.
A basic but effective maneuver.
And it's been reversed.
Oh, man, that spear came out of nowhere.
He's got that submission hold locked in. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets, head first, straight into the ground. What a DDT.
You've got to move quickly if you want to get out of the cage.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Escaping the cage is no easy feat, but this superstar is about to do just that.
Think about how long Taz has been out of action. He's got right back up to speed.
You're right, Ken. There's not an ounce of ring rust on the human suplex machine.
Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Oh, the punch connects. Never ever underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches. What a kick that was.
It's a long way up the cage, and it's a long way back down if you don't make it.
He's not letting his opponent get away that easily.
It's been a long time coming, but it's all legal here tonight. CM Punk finally getting his shot at revenge at the man who cost him the ECW title. And I'm talking about Taz here, whose actions of late are just so unusual. This match has so many combustions. There's the GTS. The go to sleep connects.
He's making a break for it, JR.
Oh, man, what if...
Unless his opponent gets him down from there quickly, this one's over.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
Wow, what an incredible crossbody!
Well, things haven't turned out quite like we expected. We're underway calling this steel cage match.
You're right, JR. This is going to be off the hook. Taz is out of retirement, and he'll be teaming for one night only against the ECW champion.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. A basic but effective maneuver.
And he strikes with the elbow. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. And there are those famous educated people. A vicious thump. What a vicious shot with the knee.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Well, that anaconda vice is a heck of a way to do it. Many a superstar has fallen victim to that one. This is Dreamer's first official match since returning from that chest injury. An injury caused by the man he's teaming with tonight. And you have to wonder whether there's any bad blood still brewing.
There better not be. When you're against two competitors like Burke and Taz, you're going to have to work together just to survive.
And he thrust his hand right into his opponent's throat.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
A vicious thump. Oh my, what a flurry of kicks.
And there's the takedown. Ow, what an elbow.
And a jaw-jacking punch. opponent with a quick kick.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district. Think about how long Taz has been out of action. He's gotten right back up to speed.
You're right, King. There's not an ounce of ring rust on the human suplex machine. Can he do it? Can he reach the top of the cage?
Ouch! Getting pulled off the cage isn't going to help you win the match.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? The kick connects. This looks like bad news for his opponent. He's not...
And there's the go to sleep. Knee to the temple.
What a reversal. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. This match has so many combustible elements. An ECW icon comes out of retirement. The team with the former champion and the new champion teams with a man he beat. The man he sent to the hospital.
Like you said, each of these men have held an ECW title, JR. That just makes this match even more exciting.
Boy, you talk about being beat like a government mule. I don't know how much more of this a human being can be expected to endure.
What a counter! He's working the fundamentals there.
Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker.
Whoa, look at this! DDT! There he goes, up the cage! You can't get away that easily.
It's been a long time coming, but it's all legal here tonight. CM Punk, finally getting his shot at revenge on the man who cost him the ECW title. And I'm talking about Taz, whose actions of late are just so unusual. There's the GTS. The go to sleep connects. And it's been reversed.
Oh, what a painful kick.
And he hits the neck breaker. A vicious stomp.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
His opponent down with a backbreaker. No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. And that's a stiff kick. Punk's knee connects. They could be out.
Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure. You've got to move quickly if you want to get out of the cage.
No escape that time. This one's gonna continue.
Oh, he's reached the top. His opponent had better get moving if he wants to stop it. He's not letting his opponent get away that easily.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. A vicious stomp.
Oh, did you see the way his head planted into the floor off that pile driver? Look, JR, he's trying to get out. Good night. Punk hits the go to sleep.
A swift hit to the opponent. He's wasting no time in trying to escape from the escape is only inches away for this phenomenal superstar. Somebody thought their opponent was down for the count. Yes, again. A vicious stomp. He started climbing. If he makes it over the cage, he's won the match.
Oh, a swift arm drag. Climbing out of the cage is a lot.
He's been caged like an animal, but he's only inches away from freedom now. Some excellent in-ring awareness there, pulling his opponent off the cage. Looks like someone's making a break for it, King. His opponent's down. And now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
Top of the cage! This match is just about over. Dreamer are on the losing end of WrestleMania. Taz proved that us color commentators have still got it.
Taz, I applaud you. You're an ECW icon. The only way I'd be able to believe I deserve to be ECW champion is if I can beat you one-on-one. Let's do it. Same match, ECW style.
We have another WrestleMania match,
and it's starting right now. I don't believe it. After all they've been through, after all they've done, the human suplex machine and CM Punk are going at it one more time.
There's an awful lot of hatred between these two, JR. Now they've got no one else to get in their way.
What a reversal. Look at these superstars, JR. They're completely exhausted. This can't go on much longer.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. A swift kick to the opponent. And there's the elbow. And it's been reversed. Taz represents ECW's past, Punk ECW's future. Which one of these amazing athletes will walk away from WrestleMania an ECW champion?
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Good night! Punk hits the go to sleep. He's taking off, straight up the cage. Once you reach the top of the cage, you're almost home.
CM Punk is leaving WrestleMania with the ECW Championship. Is this deja vu, JR? Has another challenger been hurt in an ECW Championship match?
I hope he's okay, King, but those were two slobber knocker matches in a row.
Taz is up on his own, but he doesn't look happy. CM Punk seems to have earned Taz's respect. He had the fans' respect this whole time, JR.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man.